All right, it is a property of the week time here on Rex today. Something slightly different for the next few weeks. What we're going to be doing is telling you about some of the provincial markets around the place and what they're doing, how they're shaping up at the moment. The first person to do that for us is Pete Lissington, who is Property Brokers Waikato Rural Manager. Good to have you on the show, Pete. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, Dom. Very well, thanks. Here in the Morrinsville office in the Waikato,
The mighty Morrinsville.
mighty Morrinsville. The sun's shining today. We've come through that drought and plenty of rain, so the grass was growing and plenty of calves on the ground at the moment.
Excellent. So tell us what's happening in the rural real estate market in the Waikato at the moment, Pete. How's it looking?
It's been quite a buoyant season for us, Dom. We had a really good season, and I think the interest that we've had so far during the winter's certainly showing some promise. I've always been a great believer in the early bird catches the worm. So the farmers I'm talking to, we've got some good listings coming in the spring. So, we're sort of looking forward to another good season. I think there's nothing changed. There's still going to be buyers and there's still going to be sellers. So bring on the season.
Yeah, well, looking ahead to that season, you and your team there, I don't know, is there anything like tips or something like that? People looking to buy a farm coming into that next season?
Yeah, I think from what we're seeing at the moment is that our vendors are telling us that, they'll probably go down the auction or the tender road. And I think the key thing there is that they want transparency. So from the agent's point of view, we need the vendors to give us all the information that's needed in the sale of the property. And if we've got that for the buyers, on day one of our marketing programs, then 4 or 5 week lead-in program, it's to do their due diligence because that's becoming a key factor in purchasing properties today. And the banks expect it. And so I think that's how we're going to approach the season. So, yes, as I say, I think we'll probably go down that track.
Yeah, good salient advice that it makes sense. When it comes to the rural real estate market, wanting to find out information and stuff like that, I mean, what is the best place to go to get it? I mean, naturally, you'll probably say property brokers,
Yeah,
but
yes. Contact your local property broker's agent. There's a lot of us across the country now and across the Waikato. We've got 20 rural agents. If you don't know one, then give me a call. I'll point you in the right direction. But yes, as I say, there's a lot of agents out there, and talk to them. Or we deal a lot with bankers and valuers, and we have a good networking system. I'm sure if they ask them, they'll refer them a couple of agents that they think would do the good job for them.
you do have a lot of agents. We've been to a function with all of you guys in one room, and there's a few of yous floating around the country, which is great. There's a good market presence. Now, what about those people that maybe are thinking as rural real estate or real estate in general as a career?
Well, I think it's obvious out there now, Dom, that I've been in the industry for over 20 years. There's a lot of us that have been. We're all getting older, and of course, it's a job that we all love doing. So retirement doesn't come into that equation probably as early as it should. And we need younger people, and we need people in the industry, and we're always looking for people that want to continue on their agricultural related industry. And there's an opportunity now for to join and get mentored by experienced agents, or even opportunities to go into partnership. But a good career, and if someone's thinking about it, give us a call, or give one of the local agents that's been around a day or two a call. More than happy to talk to them.
Excellent. Yeah, and I know that at field days and stuff like that, property brokers do give sort of talks and seminars and that about getting into the industry as well, which is great. Well, Pete Lissington from the Waikato, the mighty Waikato, lovely to talk with you and get a bit of a rundown on what's going up on in your patch at the moment. And of course, people don't forget pb.co.nz is the website. Nice to talk, Pete. Thank you.
Thank you, Dom.